I was young, I was ambitious, I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. And one day I got a call from a production company on Jersey Boys the musical, and they said, "Hey Clint, we've got an opening for touring manager of Jersey Boys, do you want to join us?" And so I was like, okay, that's awesome. And went on tour, and then I came home, and that's when I was like, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I was about 27, 28, and I kind of went through this journey of like, what next? I'm a teacher at heart. My nan was a teacher. I come from a family of teachers. And so I decided that I wanted to consult to people on marketing and business. I started taking on clients, one-on-one clients. And then in 2014, I had like over 140 one-on-one clients, and I was exhausted. It was so labor intensive. I was like on autopilot. You're just grabbing on, hoping that you like just don't fall off the back of it. You know, every month I was starting at zero. You know, so you'd work really hard for a month, you'd get more clients in, and then, you know, the first of the month you'd be back at like, right, I've got to sell again. Plus you've just sold to all of these clients you've got to deliver to. So it was a nightmare. It wasn't until I came across the amazing work Stu was doing with Michael Hyatt and some different membership platforms that he was putting together, and so I was like, right, I'm going to create an online program for dance studio owners. And one of the things I love is I'm talking to not just one-on-one anymore, I'm talking to a group of people, sometimes thousands of people at one time through webinars or the different trainings that we run. So the freedom is like insane for me. Another thing is the recurring revenue. You know, I talk about like starting at zero every month when you have to, you know, resell people into a coaching program. But I have a baseline number now, and I know every month we're going to at least bring in X amount of revenue. So I can make really good decisions around how much will we spend on marketing, how much can we afford to bring on maybe a new staff member. It just gives me a lot of flexibility around new projects, new team members, and what we do. The hesitation I had was really around, well, what happens if they like go in and take everything and then they leave, right? That was a huge hesitation. And the other thing was like, well, how am I gonna keep them? But I think when I stopped focusing really on retention and put my focus on the customer experience, that really was a huge mindset shift for me. So I can say we've got 2 membership revenue streams in our business now, and if I didn't have them, we definitely wouldn't be making the revenue that we are now. I would also be working a whole lot harder. So I would say if you're thinking about membership, you know, do it. You've really got nothing to lose and a whole lot to gain.